Okay, guys, I don't know if you can actually hear me yet, but I'm just quickly setting up and making sure I can see the live chat on my laptop, and I'll be right with you. It's not started up yet, so I'm just refreshing it. Let's put the volume off. Okay, and get out to top chat. Why do I always get trapped in top chat? It's crazy. Okay. I can see you can't see the full canvas, so I'm just going to shuffle things around a little bit for you. So hopefully you can see a bit more. Is that better? I think so. Down a bit, up a bit. Here we go. Okay. So, welcome, Linda, the chatbot. It's just you and me tonight by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm sure more people will join as soon as they see that I messaged people about it literally 2 minutes ago. Byron, hi Byron, how are you doing? I hope you're all right. Look, I replenished my pink nail polish because I had paint and texture paste over it the last few days, and I literally couldn't just scrape it all off. And yeah, it's quite stubborn texture paste. You really have to scrape it. It gets right between your nails. But yeah, it's been fun. And what I want to do really is show you where I'm at with this piece, because we're literally at the end of the road now, I promise, okay? It has taken us a while to get here. I think there's been 3 lives. This is the last one, just showing you the last little bits. So 3 lives from a blank canvas to this. And I'm pretty happy with it. So I'll talk you through in a second what I've done to it off camera. There was a little bit I did off camera, which you'll notice on the canvas. I'll bring it up to you closer in a second. So we've got Kat's Fluid Art Creations as well. Hi, Kat. Thank you for joining. Lovely to have you on here. And I'm going to keep an eye on the live chat and see what's going on there as well. So, yeah. So I hope you're all having a good day, whatever time of day it is for you. It's quite late here. And I'm trying to keep an eye out for my daughter. She keeps waking up, and she's got a bit of an ear infection, so she keeps waking up, so I have to rush upstairs. So if this live suddenly ends, it's because I had to rush upstairs. Okay, so if she had long opera gloves, she would have been an elegant princess. Just saying, she looks like a princess for sure. So I'm going to run you through what I did off camera. Okay, so there's little things I did off camera simply to save us a bit of time. Most of this I did on camera. The texture skirt, even though it's laborious and slow, I did it real time, and you could see me using a palette knife to apply texture paste to create the skirt. I did the background in real time as well on a live stream. And these splatters here, the last time you saw this piece, these splatters were texture paste smeared on with a palette knife, and they were really vibrant white. I didn't like it, so what I did is I took a bit of this colour blue in the background. Can't remember what colour that was. Was it Prussian blue maybe? And I watered it right down, and I got a big fat thick brush, and I literally just, with a big fat thick brush, used watered down paint to go over the white. And I think it makes it look a bit more subdued and less kind of vying for attention with the foreground of the ballerina. So I want the background to kind of recede and a foreground to kind of really merge and be vibrant and be the focal point of the painting. I'm no art critic, but that's just kind of what I'm assuming that would be good, you know, for this particular piece in terms of composition. So I'm sure a lot of you out there know a lot more than me, but I'm just literally just like evaluating what I think of this so far and why I'm making certain changes as I am. You'll also see I did subdue some of these splatters a little bit. They're still there. I'll bring it up close to you. They're still there. All the splatters are there. I haven't removed any. I'm simply got over them with a blue wash. Okay, so a watered down wash, so they're not as crazy in your face. I am a bit croaky still. It's not affecting me in any way. I mean, I don't really know why it's happened, some sort of laryngitis or something, but I'm okay generally. I feel fine in myself. So I just think it's one of those lost your voice because you shouted too much things. my kids fighting all the time, maybe, I don't know. Hopefully it'll go in a day or two, fingers crossed. So I am missing my normal voice, so I sound like a frog tonight. But anyway, back to this. So what I did off camera then, since the last live, which was yesterday, was I just put in some colour on her skin and a few kind of different colours. I'll bring her up close to you so you can see. I don't know if this is white light that you're looking at. No, maybe that's better. Sorry, I'll try and get that in the camera there. So I'm not fully finished her lips. I've added a bit of red. Now, I think it was Evelyn on the last live chat, and she said what she would love to see is a red ribbon either in her hair or around her waist. And I'm so tempted to add that in. But she did say red lips as well, so I did do that for Evelyn. I think it was Evelyn. Sorry if it wasn't. And she asked me, basically, can I do that? And I thought, well, that's a fabulous idea. I love getting suggestions from you guys and looking at the live chat, seeing what people think and evolving the piece according to what you're saying. So I did add the red lipstick. I think I need to work a little bit more on her upper lip there. I'm not quite finished that. So I might do that in a second. I've also added a bit of eyeshadow, a bit of burnt umber there, and some eyelashes and an eyebrow, which is pretty easy to do. And the way I did that was literally using an acrylic paint marker. This is Art Eclipse, so you can use any kind of acrylic paint marker. And I used brown because her hair is brown. She's a brunette. And I simply just painted in eyebrows. Really easy to do. You don't need to be shown how to do that. So I also did finish her hair. I used an ink pen to go over to add a few more kind of depths and lines, and a white pencil to bring out a few strands as well. Okay, so if I try and zoom right in, I don't know if that's going to focus with the camera. Look how fabulous her hair looks. I quite like that. It's really textured, her hair. She is quite a pale lady. She probably needs a bit of blush on her cheeks. But I'm super happy with how she's looking. I might still add a bit more shading around the arms to make it a bit more 3D. She does look a little bit flat, but I'm really happy. I'm going to see what you guys are saying in a second. So we've got Lorraine from Pigments for Hue. Hi Lorraine, welcome in the house. So really good to see you. So we've got Donna Livingston as well. Hi Donna, thank you for joining me and looking at what I'm doing and watching me kind of evolve this piece. She is beautiful, and it was fascinating watching you work. Thank you for watching me work. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad you like her. Cat's Fluid Art Creation saying she is wow, wow, wow. Thank you. And Byron is saying, I'd love to see something Cinderella inspired in the future. Cinderella's the most graceful of the princesses. So yeah, she is. I do have my favourites, a couple of favourite Disney princesses. But yeah, I mean, one suggestion from one of the viewers in the last live was to do a series. I think it was Fiona who said do a series of gangsters using texture paste, and I think that's a great idea. Okay, so back to this. So the other thing I did was go over some of these using the iridescent orange yellow from Pebeo, and you can see it really shines now. So I have used a little paintbrush to go over some of these textured pieces. I haven't done it on the yellow because I know we had a beautiful pearl colour. If I can find that, with a beautiful Arteza pearl golden hour, and I can use that as well. And I might quickly go over some of the yellow petals on her skirt as well. I don't know what to call them, the layers on her skirt. With the pearl yellow, because that really will bring it out. And that's mica colour, remember. So there's nothing stopping me using actual micas, mixing it with a bit of blender and adding mica powders to this, or iridescent or chameleon or colour changing mica powders and pigments. Nothing stopping me from doing that at all. So she's looking really good, and she is literally almost finished. And I wanted to just reveal her to the world and say, this is what we've created. I'm going to do something just to finish it, though. I think there is one thing that needs doing. You can see here by the hand that's not 100% finished. I can do that easily. I just need to add the rest of the fingers. I'll tell you something funny though. Earlier when I was just trying to put shape into her hands, I I actually had 5 fingers and 1 thumb, so I had 6 fingers in the one hand. And after a while I looked at it, I thought there's something up with this hand. It's just not looking right. And I realised I had an extra finger. So I had to block that out with the blue, which was super funny. But yeah, imagine that. A 6-fingered princess, Byron. What do you make of that? Yep, she is ready to dance with a handsome prince, Byron. She's doing a beautiful curtsy. I'm not sure where her legs are. I did plan on putting her legs in, but I realised that if you think about dimensions, her upper body is a certain length and the lower body would be a certain length. So you probably just get the bottom of her feet, ankle down here anyway, if I did decide to add some legs or feet. Hello, Royal River Art, Michelle. Hi, honey. Nice to see you. Hi, Sheldon. I just noticed you've joined. Thank you for joining, Sheldon. I hope you've been having a great day wherever you are there. And I hope everyone's been having a good day. It's good that you're all getting to know each other there in the chat. That's really good. Great to find other people, other artists as well, with channels that we can follow, support, and get to know. That's fabulous. So what are we going to do today? So today, in this very short session, some of you will be grateful to know it's short. We have been doing this for a while, but I'm going to do something a little bit controversial, possibly. Depends. I'm going to get my texture paste again. Oh, very quickly, this was my palette. I mixed a skin colour from scratch using a couple of different colours. So the kind of light pink, light rose, I think it was. Yeah, light rose, and a couple of other colours. I think it was, trying to remember the other one, gold ochre, burnt umber, in there. So I mixed it up with the white, titanium white, and created the skin colour. It was super hard to create skin colour that I liked. I didn't want it to be too dark. I wanted her to be quite light, a brunette with very light skin. So I think I did achieve that mostly. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something similar to what we did with the skirt, and we're going to add some of these two colours, these texture pastes that I mixed up, into the background. Now I have to be super careful not to overdo it, because I'm known for overdoing things and then regretting it later. Sometimes I like experimenting and seeing where it goes, and I end up just messing it up and thinking, wish I hadn't done that. But I'm sure this is not one of those times. Well, I hope it's not one of those times. So I'm just using a glue stick. It's not the best glue stick. It's a bit wobbly. But I'm going to use a glue stirring stick and get some of this paste. I'm thinking, should I use yellow with orange? Not sure. Should we use the orange or should we use the yellow? What do you guys think? Well, yeah, Michelle, you usually have to mix your own flesh colours, but there are some tube paints you can get which are flesh coloured. I saw them online and I was like, wow, that would take less mixing. I could just slightly darken or slightly lighten, adding titanium white or burnt umber. But yeah, you can actually get colours which are skin colours for those artists who don't want to mix it themselves. Thank you, Byron. I love all your beautiful. You're so kind-hearted with all your compliments. Have I missed any other comments? Let's quickly check. Hi, Joanna. Is it Joanna? Yes, Joanna. Welcome, honey. You need my talent. I'll lend it to you for a fee. Just joking. I've got a really cool announcement to make. So you remember I told you in the last live that I sold the butterfly painting. I've just packaged it up today to ship over to the buyer in Australia. I'm just going to show it to you. Here it is. It's ready to be sent. I'm going to pop it into a box. and it's going to be flying over to Australia with a little gift and a card in it saying thank you. But what's super exciting is I've actually been asked to do a commission. So I've agreed, and the client, I don't know if they want to stay anonymous or not, but it's up to them to declare who they are. But they've asked for, they've been inspired by this piece, obviously in the lives, and they've asked for a ballerina again, possibly a different pose, but using completely different colours in the skirt, and maybe having a different skirt altogether, you know, different size or style or shape. So I'm going to be doing something like this once again on the either lives or on videos, maybe videos next time, as a commission piece for a client. I'm super excited. I'm really grateful to be commissioned, and I can't wait to get started on it. I have got a few other projects beforehand, so I will be starting on it in a couple of weeks' time. But keep a lookout, and if you haven't subscribed and hit the all button on the notifications, the all bell, you won't actually have my YouTube videos surface, so you might never see me again if you don't already know me and if you've stumbled across this video. So do make sure you hit that button in the notifications to see all videos. Right, let's do this. So did you want the yellow or did you want the orange? Let me just see if anyone's... got any preference? Hi Maria's Art Cafe. Hi honey, good to see you. I used to be worse detailed. I used to get told off in school for being detailed. Everyone wanted like really wishy-washy abstract pencil drawings, and I was super detailed and I was told off for it as if it was a fault. So I stopped painting. But I think it is a skill. So Kelly Smith, a lace stencil on the large orange relief would be pretty simple as her bodice. Could I accomplish that? Oh, bless you. I'm sure you could with a bit of practice. Like anything in life, it's all about practice. So let's just do this, okay? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to try and just add a few colours in the background. I hope I don't mess it up. So let's just go for it. It's dried up a little bit. It's been in this pot. It's sort of watertight, not 100%. But we'll see. So I'm just going to just add colours into the background. I don't know if you can see that. Can you? Oops, you can't really see it. Okay. It's weird. This camera seems to be at a angle. Oops. Okay, so let's just, like I said, we're going to put it on thickish because we want it to look textured. Okay, so there. And this is the finishing touch, I think, for this painting. I'm going to put one really close to that one. There. And then one right up there. I don't want them too close to her. And this one here is meant to be a flower, so I don't know, maybe I'll put some texture paste around her hand. Hope it sticks there. There we go. Oops. Doesn't matter. Yep, it's working. I'm trying to arrange a kid's birthday party as well today and invite loads of people. He's having a joint birthday party because they're only born a few days apart. And it's hard organising kids' birthdays party, especially when there's two of them and they want completely different themes and different cakes and things. And you're like, no, you're having the one cake to share, and they don't agree on anything. So, yeah. I guess it's the same when you have twins. Let's add a bit more down here. I'm liking it. What do you guys think? I think it just adds something. It just adds a bit of the foreground into the background. So if there's any areas I didn't quite like, I can just cover it up with this paste now. Bit up there, I think. I like that, and I like how it's going on. It's kind of going on really rough and ready, sort of not too. There we go. I'm going to go in with the yellow as well. Where should we put this one? I like that. And the reason I'm doing that is because I like tying the foreground into the background, so it looks like this woman is meant to be there. It's not just a skirt that looks like it's stuck on a really kind of neutral background, you know. Let's add some little bits as well, just like. Why not, right? Don't want to be perfect, do we? Got this problem with making it all look like uniform. I've got a big problem with uniform. I can't help it. It's crazy. The only time I can't be uniform is when I'm doing dotting. Just can't do it then. I'm panicking. But with other things, my mind constantly tries to. If I put a dot here, I feel like I need to put one in exactly the same place on the other side, and it really just screws up abstract ideas and paintings, really. I'm just kind of going crazy. I've got to remember I've got to get some yellow on, so I can't put too much on. I think that's enough of the orange. Let's just throw some yellow onto it as well. So we'll just close that up in case we ever need it again. I'm really enjoying this, and I can't wait to do the next one. So the fun thing is that this won't be over because I can actually have another go at this type of painting, and next time I think I really will perfect the skirt, because I've learned so much from this go. There's a bit of paint in there. So now we've got the yellow. Okay, so I'm just going to literally layer it on top. I probably should wait for it to dry. I'm going to stick some right up here. Oops, a bit more maybe. There. And maybe a bit there. Where else should we go? So, although it looks like I'm really thinking about it, it is intuition a little bit. I'm sort of kind of not really. It's almost like emptying your brain, you know. You're sort of thinking, where would you, if you stood away from this painting, where would you put it? Where would you want to see a splash of colour? And this one's going on top of this. And I'm going to put one right on top of this. Now, like I said, I don't want to overdo it, so I'm just going to put a little bit next to some of the colours. Just have a look at some of the other pieces that I've done to kind of think about how different they are. Most of my pieces are totally different to each other. I feel like something's missing around here. Maybe a bit more by here as well. Oh, that looks good. Yep. I'm loving it. So who have we got in the chat now? So we've got August Acrylic Art. Hi August, how are you doing, mate? Thank you for joining. We're actually doing a very short live today, you'll be happy to know. You can go back to wherever you're watching on TV. But I'm just adding little bits here and there. I'm adding some texture paste using my little stirring stick. And I'm trying to get it in the right places. But this is literally the finishing touches for this painting. And it's definitely done. I love how abstract it is, actually. I think it's just this beautiful dance she's doing. It's making all the colours of the world kind of fly around her. I think I can go in now with thicker paste on top of to really give it that dimension. So it's one of those paintings that when I might varnish this, and then it's one of those paintings you kind of want to touch, you know, you want to feel, and you can. You can feel the texture on it. It's amazing. Right, I think I'm done. I don't know about you guys. I think this painting is definitely done. You've got to take me away from it, otherwise I'll end up doing something more to it. It's done. I can't think of anything else I'd do to it, if I'm honest, apart from doing that one thing one of the viewers suggested last week, which was last live, which was add maybe a red ribbon in her bun here, and maybe finish off her hand here. And then I think that's it. Really, she's looking amazing. And I might go over the yellow as well with this pearl mica colour, pearl golden hour from Arteza, to really, really make it pop. But let's just bring her up close to you now. August Acrylic Art. If you click on his name, Sheldon, you'll see that his channel links to it. But he does some brilliant stuff, August. I love August's work, so do check it out. So I'm trying to get this camera to literally zoom on her. So that's her face. I need to just quickly finish her upper lip and put some shadow under her chin. There's her hand. And then we've just added these beautiful flecks of texture paste all around the edge. Look at her skirt. Fabulous. And this piece is up for sale, and I think you'd be surprised at what I'm charging. I'm not charging full rate for some of my paintings because I am trying to shift a fair bit. I haven't had time to sell, so if you come in with a good offer, I would consider it. So yeah, within people's budgets, but I'm happy to ship it as well overseas if you want it. But yeah, I'll be doing another ballerina very, very soon. I'm super, super happy with this one. I might just take you down and show you her closely so you can really see the detail. I hope I don't drop you right in that texture paste. So here we go. So this is what it looks like. We've got these beautiful, if you look at the background, there's so many layers here. We've got that kind of like that navy black and blue, the Prussian blue, and then we've got these gorgeous flakes, and we had the spraying the white paint onto it, so there's quite a lot of depth in that background. Then we've got this beautiful, beautiful dress, and I'll just show you what that looks like. And that's her hair, if I can start picking it up. So that's her hair, her eyes, her lips. Like I said, the upper lip needs a little bit of work. A hand. We've got all these flakes around the edge. Oh, my cable's knocking everything over. And that's the background. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you, Kelly, for saying it's beautiful and awesome. I love the shimmer as well. There's one thing I learned, and that is mixing sand into the texture paste can make it crack if you're not careful. So it's all about how much you mix in. So if you look really carefully, all of these petals are amazing. No cracks, nothing, no problems at all. But if you look at one or two of the ones in the lower section, which I added sand to, you can see slight cracks. So you can't really notice them unless you look super carefully. And only on one or two, like there's one crack here. And that's because I mixed sand in there. I'm not going to be doing that again. I think I'll be more careful, really, not add sand. So this paste, I didn't add any sand to, okay? So I only added cornstarch to it, cornstarch, to thicken it up, and that's perfect. There's no problem with that. So when I do the next ballerina, I've learned something really, really helpful and useful. And I've learned that actually, if I want to make sure no cracking happens, no issues happen with the painting long term, I need to make sure I don't add any sand. And I think it was the white sand that I added, wasn't it? That kind of strange white sand I had from Amazon. And again, you can see the difference in texture from these petals here. They're a bit more fibery. they're a bit more kind of crumbly, I think. They don't crumble. I mean, I'm pressing quite hard on it. It's not crumbling, but you can see there's a difference, a massive difference from the one above. Hi, Laurie, sweetheart. You made it. Is Donna here as well? I think I may have missed you if you are. Hang on a minute. No, I don't think she is. But yeah, brilliant to have you here, guys. I'm really appreciative of you all watching and supporting me and for all the love you give me really over the week. So lips are not fine. I feel like she's like a little girl who put too much lipstick on the top lip and it smudged a little bit. But I will fix it. Hi, Mr. Smith. I'm just about to finish up here. I'm just showing everyone my final piece, and I'm really happy with it. She's beautiful. She's quite a large canvas as well, 50 centimeters by 40. So it took some doing with the pet. I mean, this was obviously a challenge. I remember just thinking, I'll do a woman with a dress and just like randomly thinking it up like 10, 15 minutes before the live. But what I've realized is sometimes those random moments where you just think, what should I do today? They come up with the best results. Look at this. So in a way, if I'd sat down and planned this out for hours, I probably wouldn't have come up with something so beautiful. I'm really happy with it. I hope you guys are. Right, Mr. Smith, you've just jumped on, but I'm going to have to say goodbye now. Sorry. I'll talk to you on another chat, but I really, really, really appreciate you being here. Please do leave me a comment below as well. I know, Linda, you're amazing. I'm amazed at how many people's channels you comment on, Linda. You're like superwoman. I don't know how you do it, but I'm super impressed. I wish I was as good at supporting others as you are, but thank you so much. But do leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this piece. And it's for sale, so if any of your friends want it or you want it on your wall, I will be varnishing it, obviously. She is up for sale, and I'll give you a good price for her if you really, really like her. So you just showed Tom, and he said, oh my God, she takes my breath away. Oh, Tom, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope I hope everything went well with your operation recently. And yeah, thank you for that. That's a really sweet response. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the yellow and orange when I started. I thought, oh, okay, it's going to be too much. But now I think, no, she's fine. She's good. She works. And because I added the white, it kind of like dulled that down a little bit, which I think really it needed the white as well. So I'm happy. Linda is superwoman. I agree with you, August. Right, I'm going to let you all go and do whatever it is you're doing for the rest of the day. Hopefully you're eating nice, fine foods and chilling and resting and relaxing and watching great things on TV or watching YouTube channels or learning and growing. But I do wish you all the best, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I just want to give a shout out to Art by Sparkle, Laurie. She is such a sweetheart. She has supported me from the start, and honestly, she's just given me a boost every now and then. Donated for art supplies. I can't thank her enough. Like, it doesn't matter if you donate £1 or £2. It's the fact that you believe in me that really boosts my kind of, desire to do more work like this. And I really, really want to say thank you to you. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Art by Sparkle, please do so. She's the most loveliest person I've ever met. And I really love her. So, yes, I love all of you guys. You're amazing. Okay, that's enough from me today. I'm blushing. You're not blushing. You deserve that and more. Okay, so I'm going to say bye, okay, before I start crying. And I'll see you on the next one where we'll be doing something completely different for the live and starting a new project maybe. And if you've got suggestions of what you want me to do, by the way, I know somebody said a peacock once with hot glue and I never got around to it. If you've got suggestions of something you really love me to do, you don't have to buy it. If it's an idea that you'd like to see come into fruition in front of your eyes, on the lives or on videos, just put it into the comment box, because I'm always looking for great ideas from you guys, and it's nice just to do something that someone else wants me to do rather than what I want to do all the time. So just let me know. Okay. Okay, that's it from me. I'm going to say bye to everyone. Bye, Fiona. Bye, Linda. Bye, August. Bye, Lorraine. Bye, Laurie, my love. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Mr. Smith, or Ian, as your real name is. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.